Hello, I am your host / Crash Out Queen, Enigma Bazaar, and/or Riley, and this is my co-host Brooke.
Crashing out currently.
And we are your Crash Out Queens. Yeah, you guys missed it. Brooke got to explain to me a whole lot of drama off the pod right before we started this. And all
Yeah,
her drama-filled life
it's
where she
not
crashed out.
platform trauma.
It can be.
It's not social. It can be, but I don't know if they watch this.
Well, you don't advertise it to anybody, so
They
unlike
know.
me.
They know. No, they know.
Be crazy. This would be the one episode they would watch if we were to talk about it. It would be.
It would be. Like that's how it works. That's how it works, I fear.
Yep.
That's why my train got delayed because
and then
I said something.
And then you get one text from them being like, "Hey, so
hey girl," I get the hey girly.
yeah. Hey girly. So Brooke's back from a trip. Talk to us about it. How was Fan Expo Toronto?
Fan Expo Toronto
2025
was pretty good. 2025 was pretty good. I got a free shirt.
Oh,
for buying like the all day pass. That was pretty cool. It's a thinner shirt, but it's a pretty good it's a good fit. Like
a sleep shirt.
It works to clean glasses, so that puts it in the good category.
Which is her priority. One of the best things about Brooke is that, I guess for whatever reason during school, Brooke doesn't have a lot of clothes that are good at cleaning glasses. This was a new phenomenon to me that I found out via Brooke. I don't wear glasses, so I had no idea. Actually, technically, I should wear glasses. I am prescribed glasses.
You should wear glasses.
I am prescribed glasses, but actually, I'm not sure if that's true. I think I was given the green light. I think my eyesight got better somehow, magically. And I don't need glasses.
Like, on circumstance, I guess, for glasses.
Yeah, I used to need them, and then I'm pretty sure I went to the eye doctor, and they're like, yeah, no, you're chill. And I'm like, oh, chill.
Sometimes your eyes get better, and sometimes they get worse. It's, they're fluctuating things.
Yeah. So basically, I didn't know anything about wearing glasses and stuff, and Brooke explained to me this concept of having clothes that are good for cleaning glasses and clothes that aren't good for cleaning glasses, and how there are certain things. And that apparently, I wear only clothes that are good for cleaning glasses.
You wear a lot of clothes that are good for cleaning glasses.
Yeah, apparently all of my wardrobe is really good for cleaning glasses, so Brooke would always have me come over to her desk, and she'd be like, give me your sleeve, give me your shirt.
Give me your sleeve, give me your shirt.
And then she'd clean her glasses on my...
Yeah, I do it to a lot of people, actually. The shirts that I have at the Dairy Queen aren't good, so one time I cleaned my glasses on Bella's pants, which were somehow a good cleaning material.
Have you thought about just carrying a glasses cloth around?
I don't like glasses cloths to clean my glasses, actually. I fear it just smudges the fingerprints around somehow.
What if you just started buying clothes that were good at cleaning glasses then?
I do, but sometimes they just not be working that well. So anyway, Fan Expo 2025, yes. Really good.
Really good.
A lot of good interactions with the artists that were selling there and the staff, you know. And some people walking around. I was not in cosplay.
Don't know how a convention works. There are multiple halls, and Brooke's favorite place to go is called the Artist Hall or Artist Alley. Sorry,
the Artist Alley, whatever, yeah.
Where basically people will buy a booth, and it's a lot of time like smaller artists and or creators of some sort that create like whether it be like actual like physical pieces of art, digital pieces of art, things to sell basically in commerce, things like that. And Brooke spends a lot of time there, so that's what Brooke's talking about right now. I
spent most of my time there. I bought so much stuff. I did not go over budget. Let's be honest, did not go over budget.
Budget was $300 apparently, and we were $280.
Yeah, we were on $280-ish. Yeah, I promised myself I'd only pay for stuff in cash, and I did.
Ah, well, because cash, when you pay for cash, it doesn't exist. You don't spend any money.
Yeah, no, you don't. It doesn't exist. And also, some artists give you like a break. Give you a break off of some stuff. Like if you have to pay with card, they charge you like up $1 maybe or $2.
Yeah.
Just to cover their asses and stuff. But like if you're paying cash, it's just straight up numbers.
Yep.
So I liked that. I got to chatting with a few artists about some fandoms because someone was selling a Kill print. So I just walk up to him and I'm like, hey, do you sell your prints in any like smaller sizes? This is a really big print, by the way. It was a really big print. And he goes, no, sorry, I don't, unfortunately. And I was like, you know what, that's fine. Just give me the Makamon Kancho poster behind you. And because he had like a lot of posters. And he was like, oh, a fellow Kill fan. These are hard to find, rare to come by. And I go, I know, you're the first Kill la Kill artist I've seen on the alley. And he goes, hold on, I've got something for you. And he gives me
Ooh.
a sticker for free.
Ah, that's sick. Little
Yeah,
gifts.
baby.
Little
Free
gifts.
sticker.
And that's what it's all
And
about.
then, yeah, and that's what it's all about.
That's the
And then
magic
I
of
got to talking.
Christmas.
It's the magic of Christmas in the middle of August.
Absolutely.
I got to talking with an artist that had a Jet Set Radio print because Jet Set
Okay.
Radio is one of my favorite older games.
Yep. It's an old video game from like what,
Old
2006?
video game. No, 2000. Older than
2000.
both of us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was made for the Sega Dreamcast.
And Brooke loves it.
Yes. And Brooke loves it. It's a graffiti parkour game. Run away from the police. Get new members to your team. Figure out the dark story going on beneath the surface of your cool, funky beats.
Mm-hmm.
I also asked this artist if they had the print in smaller size. They said no, and I said that's fine. Take my money. If that's fine, take my money.
So now Brooke's got a lot of posters with no wall space to put them up.
I just bought a corkboard. Riley,
Oh,
I
God.
got Madoka
Oh, God.
Magica prints.
Oh, God.
I got 4 of them. It was buy
Jesus
2, get
Christ.
2 free. It was buy 2, get 2 free. They're just the postcard size.
Oh, okay, that
them.
makes sense.
I got a Madoka, a Homura, a Sayaka, and is her name Kyoko?
Yes, my favorite.
Yes,
My favorite is
yes,
Kyoko.
Yes.
If you're a Madoka Magica
And I
fan,
got
Kyoku fans
The
rise
4
up.
of them. I got the 4 of them. I had to leave mommy behind.
Yeah, I'm surprised you got Sayaka before Mommy. I would have got Mommy instead
Well,
of
because like, you
Sayaka.
cannot separate the girlfriends.
That's fair. That's fair. I
Can't
would.
separate the girlfriends.
But to be fair, I wouldn't get a
would.
Madoka one. I don't like Madoka.
Really? I couldn't separate my pairing, my OTP.
Yeah, I would have. If you couldn't tell, here's mine. I like the tops in lesbian relationships, so I would get Homura, Kyoka, and Mommy.
I see.
Unfortunately, I am biased. I love my tops.
You are, yeah, no, and I understand. I feel like we complement each other that way, really.
Because you love your bottoms.
Yeah, I got mostly Akechi stuff at the con.
Yeah, and Akechi is canonically a bottom.
Yeah. I did get his boy. I only got one Joker thing, because they were matching pins for them. I should have got the matching tarot card that I got for Akechi of him, but
yeah. If you don't know, we're talking about
Whatever.
characters from Persona 3, by the way.
Persona 5.
Ooh.
I did get some Persona. I did get some Persona 3 stuff too, though.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I did get some Persona 3 stuff too, though.
Did you go to any what are they called?
Panels or anything?
Yeah, there you go, panels.
I did not. There
You
was
didn't go
one
to
that
panels?
interested me.
Mm.
It was like the downfall of gaming or
Okay.
something like that.
Okay,
But
bleak.
It
Bleak
was
and
already
depressing.
it was already in progress by the time I found it. Because it was at the time that I was going to pick up my friends from the Aspen Hotel sing-along that I did not attend.
Yep. Brooke loves Aspen Hotel.
Brooke hates Aspen Hotel.
Yep.
I think we've talked. Oh, we haven't talked about this on pod though. We've talked.
I think we've I think we had one time where we like mentioned it like very loosely. Like I think we mentioned that you hate Vivziepop, but I don't think we've ever gone in detail about it.
Yeah. Did you know someone context if we haven't talked about it enough? I work at a Dairy Queen.
Oh yeah, that needs context of all things. I guess if this is your first episode,
if this is your first episode, so Dairy Queen makes custom cakes for anybody that orders them. We have these things called edible images that we can put on top of your cake.
Mm-hmm. Most cake places have that.
A hell of a boss cake,
and you had to make it. And you had to make it.
For their 12 turning 13-year-old daughter. I did not make it. I did not lay my eyes upon it. I did lay my eyes upon it. I did not have any hand in making it besides opening the email and downloading the
Because otherwise you would have spat on it. Because otherwise you would have spat on it.
Well, because apparently my boss, who has 2 teenage daughters of her own, called up the person that ordered the cake and made sure she knew what she was getting for her 13-year-old daughter, because my boss does not approve of like younger kids watching like Hazbin Hotel or Hell of a Boss or anything like that.
I would tend to agree. I don't approve of it either.
I also tend to agree, which is yes, because she only knows about it because her daughter went behind her back and watched it, and she was very upset about it. But she called the mom and she was like, "Do you know what you're getting for your kid?" And the mom goes, "Yeah, I'm actually editing the photo together myself." And Kim just went, "Okay."
All right then. So
yeah, I laid my eyes upon it. It was oh my god. It was the worst layout ever. There was nothing going on. But anyway, let's not talk about that fuck ass cake.
Okay.
That was a horrible. It looked horrible, and it was supposed to be Hell of a Boss, and Alistair was there.
Yeah, well, famously.
Oh well.
Well, apparently, I
Famously.
think those two series are getting merged now. I think they're gonna have
Are they getting
crossover. I don't
merged?
know. I don't actually keep up with it. So
Well, they
famously,
do take place in the same spot. I think.
self-admittedly, I am a Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss fan. I do watch it. I do enjoy it. Frankly, I will say I don't find it funny at all. But I do think,
No.
but I do like musicals, and I think it's the only like thing.
That's the only thing you like about it.
Yeah, it's the only thing that really comes. It's the only thing that comes close to like the campy Disney we used to have. That's what I like about it. It's camp. It's not serious. It's very campy. It's very jokey. And honestly, some of the songs are really fucking good. Not a lot of them. I want to be very clear. I don't think a lot of them are good, but there are some bangers in there. So I enjoy that. And also there's like a few things that I like about it. Like there are a few characters that I enjoy in it. I'm a huge, if you know the character's name, I like Fizzarali and Osmodeus, and that's like really the
I
only
saw
reason.
a few Fizz cosplayers.
Yeah, I love Fizzarali. But that's like
commit
the only
myself.
One. And I don't remember the
like
bird's name though. What's the bird's name? Do you remember it? The one that
Stolas.
Yes, I like Stolas.
There was a lot of stuff for him at the artist alley, actually.
I like Stolas a lot. I don't like Blitz, but I like Stolas.
This actually just reminded me. We gotta talk. Oh. I gotta level with the 13-year-olds in the audience. I don't know if there's any 13-year-olds in the audience.
Here we go.
Gang, if you're in a public space like the artist alley, you don't gotta be shouting.
Yeah, how was like the crowd management and stuff actually in the population?
They oversold.
I was gonna say I saw TikToks about it and it looked. Yeah, I saw TikToks about it and it looked filled to the brim.
They're like sardines.
Yeah.
I was shoving my way through the art. By day 2, I was already pissy. We've talked about this. As a horrible trait of mine and flaw, I tend to get a little pissy when I don't get enough sleep. And they're packing us in there like sardines, so I did kind of elbow a few people and shove my way through. You know, I admit it. But day 1, I was very respectful and said sorry if I bumped into somebody. But day 2 was my I'm pissed off day.
Yeah, day 2 was endgame.
Day 2 was endgame. But I was
Fuck
at this
Thanos.
booth.
Brooke is the last boss.
Yeah. I was at this booth and I wanted to buy this Persona 3 print from this person. I think it was what I was buying. But beside me, there were these 2 like 13-year-olds that were just screaming about the Deltarune stuff that they had. They had like this Deltarune like gotcha thing, like you spun a thing, you pulled a piece of paper, whatever piece of paper you got a pin of that character. You paid like $10 to do a spin. Yeah. So they were shouting and they were like, and then they also had Minecraft YouTuber stuff, like Dream SMP stuff at this booth. I was
and you
only here for the Persona 3 print.
And you had flashbacks.
I came face to face with Jay Schlatt, and I was like,
okay, but you like Jay Schlatt.
I do like Jay Schlatt, but it was his Minecraft avatar and not like a Jay Schlatt thing. So I was like, okay, I wanted this Persona 3 print so bad.
Does Jay Schlatt still make content?
Jay Schlatt does still make content. He's up on this channel with a few other people called Sleep Deprived.
Okay.
But right now he's mostly just focusing on like React content, so I don't really watch the main channel stuff.
Okay. I haven't seen anything from him in ages, so I think he fell off my algorithm. Granted, I was never a J Schlatt fan, so
I've been a J Schlatt fan since the early days.
Yeah, you give that
like
energy.
Lunch Club, Call Me Carson stuff, you know.
I liked you know what I liked? I liked Chuckle Sandwich, but that's more so because I like Ted Nevison.
Yeah.
And I also thought they had a really good chemistry with like interviewing guests. They did a really good job of interviewing.
Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games?
Okay, I hated that bit. I hated that bit.
I love the bit.
I hate that bit.
If you're 13, you don't need to be up in the artist alley screaming.
Relax.
No, he's literally me. Like and then like saying that you're like Tommy in it. That is a real man. That is a real 21-year-old man. You know, me and Tommy are the same age.
Sorry to say this to you. I think you're just like in the nicest way possible. In the nicest way possible, I think you're just like miserable and old. I think these kids are just having a fun time and you need to like let them. I think you're overreacting.
That's not it. No.
I think you are.
You could at least be a little respectful of the volume that you're going at though. and the people that are standing beside you that you're already screaming. They were screaming in my ear.
I mean,
I admit.
yes. I mean, yes, but like that to me, you're at Fan Expo. That to me is
No.
like being like mad that there's like happy children in Disney or screaming children in Disney. Like
No.
it's
They
gonna
weren't.
happen.
No. No. I mean, like, in the nicest way possible, those kids aren't in my ear. They aren't in my ear. Those 13-year-olds were in my ear. I was just trying to talk to the poor attendant, and they were screaming in my ear.
I don't know. I think you need to be more fun and whimsical.
So
I think you need to be more fun and whimsical.
Size as these 13-year-olds.
Yeah, I think you just need more fun and whimsy.
Fun and whimsical. I would never be.
I think you're just in a bad
13.
mood from the external sources, and I think you're taking it out on the kids.
That was day one.
I stand by what I said.
I mean, I have corroboration from other people that were in the area that they were a bit out of control.
Yeah, I mean they're out of control, but like I said, they're at Fan Expo and they're kids with Minecraft YouTubers. They're having a fucking like that's that's their whole world, dude.
Yeah,
that's literally their whole world.
Were they like 9 watching the Dream SMP then?
Absolutely, that's their whole world, dude. That's what I'm telling you.
That scares me.
That's their whole world.
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about how long I had to wait to get into the Let's talk about the Percy Jackson Cafe. Misleading.
I thought we weren't bringing this up.
I'm going to talk to people about they called it my friends called it the Percy Jackson Cafe. I figured it was a cafe or a diner or something. There was no food. They handed me a metal coin that says Percy Jackson and the Olympians or whatever.
No food and more importantly, no drink either.
No food, no drink. I'm already thirsty. Give me a water bottle.
Yep.
Give me a water bottle that says Percy Jackson.
So, like, were they at least selling merchandise or something? Or was it literally just you got a coin and walked away?
Got a coin. So what happens is that it was wrapped around this giant square, and around the square there were photo ops. I took a photo at the King of the Hill spot because it was like a collab with like Hulu Originals. Okay. So there was a King of the Hill spot. So the attendant handed me a can.
You like King of the Hill?
I didn't like King of the Hill, but I figured my father would appreciate the picture.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
I've never seen King of the Hill. It was on
I've watched
Swim when I was young.
Yeah, I watched like 5. I used to watch Adult Swim religiously when I was younger.
I would stay up.
I would stay up super late because. So fun fact, lore drop about me, not to interrupt, but lore drop about me.
Riley.
My parents used to work midnight shifts all the time, so I was left basically unattended all night long. Because my brother is 10 years older than me.
Where's the brother?
So
where's the brother?
Yes, well, in his own room, because he would think I would be sleeping. Because I would just roll over and pretend to go to bed. But then once my brother left, obviously my brother's like a fucking teenager. He's not checking on me every like hour or so to make sure that I'm sleeping or something. And even also, by the way, my grandmother was also not very good. She would let me. My grandmother would not only not check on me, my grandmother would stay awake watching Inuyasha with me till like 3 a.m. My grandmother would watch shit with me.
Peak.
Oh yeah, it was fire. Don't get me wrong, but like terrible for like my development, probably like terrible. Another thing that's funny about my grandmother had me watching Criminal Minds from like the age I was 7. Like I started watching Criminal Minds at like 7 years old, and I would watch Criminal Minds with my grandmother all the fucking time. The fact that I'm not a serial killer is a miracle.
Is crazy.
It's a miracle because it definitely should have happened. But so I would watch Adult Swim literally all night. And I would watch like Robot Chicken, American Dad, Family Guy, what have you, whatever else was on at the time. I don't even remember. And then I guess sometimes anime, but like not really. I don't remember there being anime on when I watched Adult Swim. So
no, because Adult Swim was like it was an American thing.
Mm-hmm. But that was where people were supposed to watch anime. That's how Jack got into Inuyasha. Yeah, that's how Jack found Inuyasha. And then Jack introduced me to Inuyasha. Because Adult Swim used to air anime episodes. That was like one of the only ways you could watch Dragon Ball back in the day, and Naruto.
I figured they played Dragon Ball on Cartoon Network, actually.
Nope, they didn't. At least not like back. That used to only be on Adult Swim. Fun fact. But anyways, you went to the Percy Jackson Cafe. You took a picture at King of the Hill.
I took a picture at King of the Hill. They had a Simpsons photo op where you could like disappear into the hedge with.
Love the Simpsons growing up.
I was never allowed to watch it. Shout out, Dad. Shout out, Dad. Not the worst.
Shout out my parents for not managing my media.
Yeah. But then they also had they had lockers for like the characters that were in high school. So there's like a Sharp A locker. There was a That's a Raven one, a Hannah Montana one. You know.
At the Percy Jackson Cafe? I'm lost. I'm lost on
because this is the outside where the line is. This is the
Okay.
outside where this is like while you're waiting in line, they're trying to entertain you.
Okay.
While you wait in line, they're trying to entertain you. And then when you get in, I did not know that this was going to happen, okay? So they let you in through the lockers that you're looking at.
Okay.
So the attendant that opens the locker for you when the other group has gone through goes like, guys, they found the aliens, but I think the aliens are hungry. And I'm like, I must have missed a chapter in Percy Jackson. I didn't know aliens were a thing in Percy Jackson.
Yeah. And
so
what
I'm like,
did Percy Jackson have lockers? I thought they were at a summer camp.
Well, no, because this is again still the
but that's a bad entrance then. The entrance should be more Percy Jackson themed.
Well, because no, I'm getting to this.
Okay.
This is the crazy part. She goes, they're gonna scan you when you walk in. I go, scan me.
Okay.
What are they scanning me for? I walk in.
HIV.
There's a woman in a hazmat suit. Yeah. We're not just sure. We're HIV positive. Anyway. I walk in. This woman's got a scanner, and she goes, "Just got to make sure you guys aren't infected." And I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Because now it looks like I've walked into a horror show. I've walked into a horror set. So she scans me, and then we walk up to this guy, and he goes, guys, I found something. Here, take these. It'll keep you safe. He hands me a sticker. The sticker says Prodigy Core on it with a little bear as the thing.
What the fuck?
I start getting the sense that I'm not in the Percy Jackson Cafe yet.
Yeah.
We walk up to this other lady. She goes,
out of curiosity, what are your friends' reactions to all this? Like, what is...
We were all just kind of like, hey, where's the cafe?
Yeah.
So we start walking. She goes, guys, we found this thing. We contained it. If you want to take a picture of it, we do not take a picture of this poor woman's whole job is to get you to promote whatever area we're in. And
did you ever find out what it is? What are they promoting?
Yeah. So we walk into a shuttle, like a spaceship shuttle, and there's a screen in front of it. It's for Alien. It's for the new Alien show.
There's a show for Alien now?
Yeah, Disney is making a show apparently. Like Hulu, Disney, they're making a show. It's for the Xenomorph.
Oh.
So the Xenomorph comes on screen, and then we're like, man, what the fuck was that? This person directs us to go through the wall, and then there it is, the Percy Jackson Cafe. And I go, okay, I got a sticker out of that.
That's so weird. Is Percy Jackson owned by Disney?
Yes.
That explains it.
Yeah. I think they are, yeah.
I thought Percy Jackson was Universal.
I think because the Disney Plus booth was also in collaboration with Hulu Original, so they might have had some other stuff going on. I don't know, but we walk in. There's the taxi for the three fates. And it's a diner, not a cafe. I don't know who's lying to me. I don't know if Disney's lying to me or if my
which is even worse that it
cafe
doesn't serve food.
Or a diner. The guy, we go in. They're like, "Hey, welcome to the." I think she called it a cafe or a diner. I don't know. I walk in. This guy hands me a coin and he says, "Here's a drachma for you." I go, "Great."
A what?
Do you have food? Do you have water? That's the currency they use in Percy Jackson. It's drachma.
Is there a diner in Percy Jackson as well? I am lost on Percy Jackson.
I think it's based. I didn't watch Percy Jackson either.
I did, and I'm so lost. You said something about a taxi and fates, and I have no idea what any of that meant. And I used to watch Percy Jackson.
The three fates run a taxi service, I think, in the books.
Okay.
Yeah, so eventually Alicia takes so many photos in there. Love that for her. I'm like, damn, I didn't even get a water bottle out of this. I didn't even get like a Dasani or an Aquafina out of this.
Yep. Which is funny because Brooke did say off the pod that she didn't give a fuck about Percy Jackson. She had no fucking cares in the world about Percy Jackson. She just wanted food because this was a cafe. So the whole point of Brooke going to this was that she was going to get food at the cafe because it's a cafe. It's got to serve food.
A liquid. I wanted a Dasani and Aquafina, whatever water brand you were going to give me, I would have taken it.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing is that he's the son of Poseidon. Hand me a water bottle.
That's a good point. At least like a little plastic cup or one of those paper cups at like the water machines.
You can throw blue food dye in the water machine. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, didn't give me water at all.
Mm-hmm.
Walk out of there and I'm like, fucking hell. Okay. Waited an hour in line for that. Okay.
Yep.
I got a coin out of it.
But overall, Fan Expo was good.
Too many people. I will say they They did take most of the food options and replace it with more tables for the artist alley, which was a little sucky.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just greed, I guess. I don't know.
The greed of man.
The greed of man. They talk about this
Mm-hmm.
shit in the Bible or
They talk
something. I
about it
don't
in
know.
the
I didn't read
Bible.
it. I didn't read it. I couldn't tell you.
Maybe you're just gluttonous.
Ooh.
Maybe we're looking at the wrong sin.
Gluttonous for the artist alley.
So
I'm here to spend my money.
So after Fan Expo, I've got my news of the week.
What's your news for the week?
I've got this one is so funny because you're not gonna get this at all, but all the people who are gonna get this are gonna be in there with me. So Jakura broke up, and if you don't know what Jakura is, Twitch streamer Jason the Ween and Sakura. I don't know her last name, but her name is Sakura.
Yeah, I don't know these people.
So they were quote unquote. So there has been for months now this this couple, which is Jason the Ween and Sakura, and I'm gonna just call them Jakura from now on. But Jakura has been going on for months now. They have been doing shipping content and like couples content together. No. But
is this the people that like had the handcuffs on?
I'm sure they did at one point.
No, okay. Oh, no, hold on. We got to talk about that after.
Okay, we will. So Jakura has been going on for months now. If you're anywhere in the Twitch manosphere, you know about this. Like, it was crazy. It's some of the like biggest content that was going on Twitch. Every Twitch streamer was talking about it. It was hella parasocial. You had people like Valkyrie talking about it. You had all the Faith members talking about it. You had Ludwig, Kitty Cinderella. You had every streamer. You had Hassan all talking about Jakura and how they were like blowing up. They were blowing up. They were collabing, and it was clearly like at first, and even they had admitted that it was all for content and it was a business move to grow off of each other's viewership, basically. And it worked. They were skyrocketing viewers. It was going crazy. But recently, as in like, I think just over the weekend that we're recording this Monday, the 25th of August. They broke up over the weekend and admitted that there was a little bit more to it than just the content, and both of them were crying on stream, being like, yeah, we're basically, they didn't admit to anything or tell any story, which is good, but I will say I think it's crazy to publicly break up. It was really interesting to me the way they went about it, their breakup. They both basically went on stream and like lightly touched on it, and both like basically cried about it, and both were like, yeah, it sucks, like da 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 da. But I think it's crazy. I think you make a Twitter post and call it, because like, unfortunately, I just don't think that it's gonna end well. Now, I think that people are going to
people are too into your relationship.
Exactly, and I think people are going to be really nosy, and or worst case scenario, which will probably happen as well. I think both will get a lot of hate. I think there will be people who are going to instantly side with Jason or instantly side with Sakura. And I think because they went on stream and like publicly cried about it and like publicly made it this like big emotional thing, which don't get me wrong, the breakup definitely is, and I sympathize with them and I feel bad for them. It very much now feels like they've kind of caused a like high school Twitch breakup, where like now it's like, this feels like, I think a lot of Twitch streamers are gonna have to like pick sides on like who you choose in the breakup, and they're now other Twitch streamers are gonna be asked about it. I know
putting mom and dad in the divorce.
Exactly. Well, like even like I was looking at it, you could like I got a compilation on TikTok of like streamers react to like Jakura breakup, and people are going into other people's chats asking people are going into other people's chats and asking about it. People are going into Cutie Cinderella's chat and asking about it. People are going into the FaZe Boys chats and asking about it.
People about someone's relationship.
That's what I mean. This is exactly like this was going to happen if they went about it this way. So I think they should have just done like a Twitter post and been like, hey, like, don't send hate. Like, hey, we're not together. Don't send hate, and then just taking a break from streaming, honestly. It sounds like they're both going to take a break from streaming from what I know. I know Jason said he will. I don't know if Sakura said she will. I hope she does. I think it's a really good idea. I think the best case scenario is just taking a step back, especially because their content became like so interchangeable with each other, and they were making so much content together. They went to like Japan together and did like a whole couples trip as first stream. Yeah. So like they were deep in the roots of like making couples content together. It was like a pretty big part of both of their brands. They competed in streamer awards together too. So Needless to say, I hope nothing but the best for them,
yeah.
but I really think that we should have went about this in a different way, kids.
Yeah, Twitter
But
posts
they're
might have been the
young.
best way to go. Yeah, but they're
I think it
young.
was because they're young, though. They're like, I think 20 and like 19. Like, I think they're pretty young. I think they're pretty young. Maybe they're 21. Maybe I'm wrong.
Like
but
that.
I don't know. It's very like high school coded.
Yeah.
The whole situation. But I hope them the best.
Yeah.
And they're both great content creators. I love them. I think they're both very entertaining and interesting people. So hope them the best. But you were going to say something about being handcuffed?
So you just reminded me, I saw this video on TikTok of these 2 Twitch streamers, and they were doing like that 24-hour handcuffed together challenge. And they went out to eat, and all of a sudden the guy is just like, let's get this to go. Let's get this to go. He grabs the girl's food and starts throwing it into the shopping bag that they have.
Oh.
And so the girl, like, she's like pissed off now. She gets up, she drags him. She goes, let's go, let's go, let's go. She takes him into the restaurant that they're in. She asks the worker if they have a hammer. And they're like, no. And she calls like the non-emergency line, I think, or 911 itself. And she's like, can we have keys to get these handcuffs off? These were like police grade cuffs that they put on themselves. She grabs a chair or something and she puts the guy's hand on the ground with hers, and she goes, don't move. And she starts hitting the handcuffs with the hammer.
What the fuck?
Not the hammer, the chair, to get the handcuffs broken off so she can fucking leave. Because this guy's being extremely like rude and disrespectful to her.
That's interesting. I wonder who these streamers were.
Yeah. I don't know. You could probably find it on TikTok.
So actually kind of fascinating. There's this other Twitch streamer. I don't remember what her last name is, but her first name is Nina. And she actually just went on stream recently, and she was talking about how like Twitch currently right now is kind of going through a renaissance of sexism, if you will, and how like a lot of male streamers are being very disrespectful and rude to female streamers nowadays, and saying some really heinous and hateful shit, like calling women bitches and whores. And we're talking about like there's a lot of straight man culture on Twitch right now. I think a lot of it has to do with the rise of in the nicest way possible the phase boys. The phase boys are like the biggest streamers on Twitch right now. Problematic, but I will say actually, as much as like the FaZe clan is problematic, the FaZe boys are actually pretty decent. Like they're actually pretty decent guys, and I don't think it's their fault, but I think they have bad fans and or bad eggs in the fandom. I don't even want to say it's bad fans. It's they have bad eggs that are way louder than like the majority. I think the majority of FaZe fans are actually pretty decent, because these FaZe guys like aren't like other FaZe guys. They like collaborate with lots of streamers all the time. They're rather inoffensive. They don't really say anything that's like out there sexist, homophobic, or anything like that. They're pretty just like normal guys who like just do like fun content, like just literally make fun content. But I think because they're more like rambunctious and more wild acting, it tends to attract these like manosphere type guys. I think especially also these manosphere. I think the biggest issue is that like the manosphere isn't actually fun, right? So like these Aiden Ross and like Tate, what's his name? Andrew Tate, and what's the other one's name? Do you remember the other one's name?
For like his brother, or like
no, it's another streamer. I can't remember his name.
No, the only one the only one that I'm really aware of is Andrew Tate, because like they call it the Tateification.
Yeah, I don't remember the other one's name, but like those guys aren't exactly entertaining. All they do is like talk about how they hate women all the time. So I think what ends up happening is when these men, these young boys, get bored of like hating women constantly, they go to like the FaZe boys because it's a man and it's an entertaining man, and I think they then bring that toxicity with them. And yeah, and I think that's what ends up happening. Is I just think that like obviously the toxicity just isn't actually entertaining and doesn't actually bring any entertaining value. Because like even me, for example, I'm a political viewer. I watch Hassan Piker all the time, but like there are months on end where I will not watch a single thing of Hassan's because I just get tired of political content. It's boring. It does. It weighs on you. You get tired of it. It's like not fun seeing all the bad stuff in the world, and that's just the bad stuff. I can't imagine how unfun it is just like constantly seeing toxic stuff where you're just like always talking about how women suck or like gay people suck. Like it gets boring. So I think these men end up going to the FaZe boys and the FaZe clan, and they like assume that these phase boys are like them.
That they're gonna be like them.
And they're not. And I think that that is a big part of why like streamers are starting to like cultivate these bad fandoms, or like not even bad fandoms, but like louder minor,
louder, like
the minor group, whatever they're called, the louder minority of their fandoms. And then like I also think that like Twitch right now is like getting really content pilled in a bad way, where it's reminding me of do you know who Mizkif is?
Yeah.
So Mizkif is a streamer that I'm personally not a fan of. Apparently he's gotten much better now, which is great for him. But one of the reasons why I didn't like Mizkif was the type of person that turned everything into content. He clip farmed drama all the time. There was like no boundaries for the man. And like he would bring up things behind the scenes that like is not supposed to be brought to the public attention and be talked about and stuff. And he's also had some other controversies that I won't bring to the podcast because it's not my business, and frankly there are YouTube channels that have gone over it before, so I don't really need to talk about it. But he's had his own fair share of controversies that have just made me not like the man, and I can't help but be very much reminded about like that era of Twitch where like everything was for content and there was like no boundaries as to what could or couldn't be used for content. And with this Jakura breakup, it further kind of like cements that kind of idea in my head. And actually, even funnier, Mizkif got into this drama with two Twitch streamers where Twitch streamers were making fun of him because Mizkif famously dated the streamer Maya Higa once upon a time, and they had a pretty... No, Maya Higa, the person who runs Alveus. Not related to... What's it called? Not related. But she does always lie to people and say that she is. She always jokes and says that she is. But...
Girl, it is her right.
Oh, yeah, I agree. So, but what was really funny to me about this is, so Mizkif got in drama with two streamers about two streamers egging him on and being like, Maya leaving you was the best thing she could have ever done.
Ooh.
Which, I'm gonna be real with you, is right, because Maya runs a really successful nonprofit animal sanctuary, and she's actually had like the best year of her life on Twitch this year. And I think ever since she has left Mizkif, honestly, it's been nothing but up. So they're not wrong, but obviously low blow. Not an appropriate blow to do live on Twitch either. I will agree. It's not an appropriate thing. But Mizkif had the audacity to be like, that's not okay. Like, clip farm this and clip farm that, but that's disgusting. Like, fuck you guys, basically, da-da-da. And I can't help but think of how funny and hypocritical it is that out of all people, Mizkif is getting mad at people for clip farming when Mizkif would have literally milked anyone's breakup back in the day and would have literally drama farmed any content creator that would have done it. And actually, while we're on the topic of streaming, I do have really unfortunate news, which I feel like needs to be addressed, and it's a rather serious topic, but Kick, the platform, if you don't know, competitor to YouTube live streaming and Twitch. It is, however, a platform that is mainly filled with primarily incels and right-wing grifters, if you don't know. So it's pretty cringe. Hopefully, I mean, if you're watching this podcast, I'd imagine you're not a part of that group. If you are, leave a hate comment down below. It only boosts me in the algorithm. But Kick had a situation recently where someone's death was live streamed on Twitch. And not just their death. Someone was being physically abused and tortured on Twitch for likes and views for donations. They would waterboard this man, strangle this man. They would literally like physically assault this man for donations. And it gets worse. One of these, I don't remember if it was the CEO or like one of the founders of Kick was found being like the third most donator to this. He donated like the third most amount of like subscribers to this thing. So Kick can't even like say that they didn't know this was happening. And by the way, it was on the front page of Kick, I will also add.
Of course, because it's probably like really popular.
Yes, so it was on the front page of Kick and it was known. The victim, I'm not going to say the streamer, because fuck that, I'm not platforming that, but I will say the victim's name was Raphael Gravin, and or also known as Gene Pormanov, I hope I'm saying that right.
John?
No, Gene.
Okay.
Gene Pormanov. And yeah, he tragically passed away live on stream after being tortured by these assholes, these crazy, insane people that should be locked up and arrested, but apparently
This
have had
is
no criminal charges charged at all. And
this
they
is
won't,
like
apparently. The courts are
the
not pursuing them.
suicide forest, and they're
Yes.
not even. I didn't even hear about this. This is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it happened. No, and actually, that's the other thing. It's being swept under the rug amazingly. It is
Yeah.
not being covered, like, at all. But, bitch, can't get it past me.
Oh, yeah, can't get it past us.
Can't get it past us here at Enigma Bazaar Local News. So yeah, that's all my streaming drama. What do you got? You got anything else? I have lots more if you don't.
So on my TikTok For You page, I came across this lady who was doing a day in the life with me at my job with timestamps.
Okay.
And she worked at the LAX airport at the Mac counter.
Okay.
And she was the manager.
Okay.
So she filmed herself parking in the employee parking lot.
Okay.
Which bus she takes at what time. Her badge to get through TSA and her badge to do her job.
Oh God.
How much money she puts in the tills.
Oh.
The code to get into the tills.
Oh.
Her daily sales log.
Oh my God.
And literally every other security breach you could imagine, she did.
Oh my
where
God.
She drops off the money. where the like all this.
Yeah.
How she's by herself when she drops. So what happened was that she recorded a few of these, by the way, and posted them.
Lovely.
So then I saw one video where it was like fine, like it was the whole day. And I was like, man, that's weird. I just saw the whole fucking code. I know how to open this Mac store now, and I know how to rob them if I were ever go there. And so then a few scrolls later, I get another video from her, and it's also come with me to do my day at Mac with timestamps.
My God.
Halfway through the video, she's showed up in her car sobbing. She goes, I got fired because they think I breached security. And she's crying. She's like, I love my job. I would never do anything to jeopardize my job. Girl.
Queen, scroll up on your account or scroll down. Scroll down on your account.
Play them back. Play the tapes back. Girl. Here, Exhibit A. And she's crying because she got fired. And she's now a security risk to the airport, technically, because the airport fired her, not Mac. She was employed by the airport.
Yeah.
To work there. Because what happened was that they didn't notice. Nobody noticed that she did this on her TikTok until someone tried to copy her employee badge and get in there. Because she showed the full employee badge, numbers and all, picture and all, barcode, whatever.
Yeah.
And she's just absolutely. And I'm like, girl, if I did that at the fucking Dairy Queen, they'd have me publicly executed.
I think most workplaces would. They'd bring
me out in Town Square. They'd bring me out on Main Street, and they'd go, "Hear ye."
Hang you.
And she's, come on.
Crazy. That's crazy. How old do you think she was? She must have been
She was almost 30.
I was gonna say she's got to be late 20s to early 30s because a manager job. There's no way you get a manager job in your early 20s.
Definitely a millennial.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. God, that's in the nicest way possible. It's just so stupid. How do you do that?
Yeah. No, how do you do that?
I feel bad for her because she lost her job, but Jesus Christ, that's so dumb.
That's the
sorry to say it, but yeah, I'm sorry to say it. I want to be empathetic towards you, but Jesus Christ, that's some dumb behavior.
It is some dumb behavior. That's why she got fired.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad. You filmed security protocols.
Mm-hmm. So, in other news, while you were away this weekend, do you want to know what I did?
What did you do?
I went to RuPaul's Drag Race Work the World Tour live.
That was my dude. You know who else was there?
Uh-oh.
Your husband.
No fucking way Dawson went.
He was in the building. Dawson went.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have met up with him and fucked him.
He was with his sister.
She can join.
I'm gonna tell him you said that tomorrow.
You're my biggest op. It was awesome. My favorite drag queen, in case anyone's wondering, is Georges, the true winner of season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 10. Thank you very much. Fuck Ginger Minj. I'm kidding. Don't send Ginger Minj hate. She deserves the crown too, but I think Georgia should have won, and that's just my opinion. But Ginger Minj is also a great competitor, so. I liked Georges and Jimbo. Those were my two favorites. But I love Jimbo. I've always loved Jimbo. And we hated Kimchi. Kimchi needs to not lip sync.
What? Kimchi was there? What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I could have been in the same room as Kimchi.
Mm-hmm. And she did not do good, girl. She was funny, actually. I'll
care.
give
I
her
would've
this.
been
She
in the
was
same room
fucking
as Kimchi.
hilarious when she was talking.
She is hilarious.
But
yeah.
her lip sync was god awful. Like, actually god awful. Like, literally, that bitch needed to have, like, the cane back in the day that you would pull someone off a stage with. Oh my god. I was like, the whole time, I was like, she needs to go.
Oh my god.
The best lip sync of the night was Diabetti. They were doing so basically the way that they did it was they had all the Drag Race girls dress up as like pop girls and like celebrities in like the ethos sphere basically. So like Georges with Ariana Grande, which if you don't know is the most perfect casting ever. Georges is like 4'0" nothing. She's so fucking tiny and she's like this little petite girl with a high pony. She looks exactly like Ariana Grande. Perfect fucking casting. But like Georges was like Ariana Grande. Like Jada Essence was like Whitney Houston and Beyonce. Jimbo was Joan Rivers. It was awesome. Cool as fuck. Loved it. The best performance of the night was definitely fucking Diabetti did Lady Gaga performance, and oh my god, it was insane. She did like a mix of like Abracadabra, Paparazzi, and like a few others, but like the most memorable was like her Abracadabra performance, and Paparazzi was so good. She did the full recreation of the Paparazzi performance too, where like she gets shot and the blood comes out. She did a full recreation of it.
And I'm begging to go back in time.
It was so good, dude. It was so good. It was really good. I really like Georges too. Georges is Ariana Grande. If you don't know, viewers, look up. I wonder if this actually works. Look up the Georges slide. How do you spell Georges? Georges is spelled.
Well, that's literally your favorite.
I don't. Yeah. Georges is spelled Jorgeaus. Nope, wrong. Jorgeous. I want to see. Does the Georgia slide come up?
This is like that one video audio on TikTok where it's like, do Muslims eat? Do Muslims not? And it's just them trying to type in the Google thing for like 5 minutes straight. This is what this feels like.
Yeah, so look up the Georgia slide, and I think it is in this video. Okay, I'm trying to skip through this TikTok. Do the Georgia fucking slide! I don't see the Georgia slide. This doesn't look... Okay, here it is. Do the Georgia slide. She does this one dance move that is magical. She gets up on a man's, like, shoulder, puts, like, her one leg over one side of the shoulder, one leg on the other side of the shoulder, and then the man will grab her, spin her around, and slide her across the stage. It is one of the most, like, enthralling dance moves I've ever seen in my life. It is, like, my favorite thing a drag queen's ever done. I love the Georgia slide. If you know what the Georgia slide is, then, like, you know. If you don't know, look it up. It's a treat to watch. It's magical. And yeah, that's I got to see that live, and I'll never forget it.
That's so fun. I want to go back. Take me back.
Yeah, you were at Fan Expo. I would have invited you, but you were at Fan Expo, because I did have an extra ticket, actually, but you were at Fan Expo.
And now I'm shaking and crying on the floor.
Was it worth it? In other news, last podcast we talked about it. I'm finally here to deliver on my promises. Doja Cat released a new song.
Doja Cat released a new song, yes.
Which is called, what's it called? Jealous Type. And it is so good. In my opinion, Doja Cat never left the building. Anyone who didn't like Scarlett is a fake fucking Doja Cat fan, and I stand on that business. Fuck you if you didn't like Scarlett. You don't deserve to like Jealous Type. I stand on that, and I will stand by that. If you didn't like fucking Scarlett, you don't deserve to like Jealous Type. And you don't deserve to have Jealous Type. You don't deserve it. You just simply don't deserve it.
Give it to me. Hand it over.
I don't want to give her myself. I want to give Doja Cat to the world. I just think you need to fucking respect Doja Cat's artistry, because she is a magical artist who can do any genre good. Jealous Type's great. I'm so excited for the album, because the album sounds like it's going to be like an R&B pop, but specifically like one of my favorite Doja Cat songs of all time, if not my favorite Doja Cat song of all time, which I think it is, honestly. I can't think of anything on top of my head that would beat it, but it sounds like it's going to be a mixture of like Streets and like her more poppy sound, and I love her song Streets. It's just like perfect R&B song, and I love it, and I think the album's gonna be very reminiscent of that song, so I cannot wait The song is so good, and bitch, Doja Cat made me the jealous type. I'm a jealous type too now.
Okay.
Doja Cat's song is so good it got me out of my Conan Gray spiral. There was like, I'm now flip flopping. I'll go a day listening just to Doja Cat Jealous Type, and then I'll go a day listening to Actor by Conan Gray, and I just swap between the days of like what I'm listening
This sounds
to.
like the peak life to live.
In my best. What can I say? What can I say?
Living my best life.
So have you heard that Christian Girl Autumn is over?
It like the season like Brat Girl Summer.
You never heard of Christian Girl Autumn? No way.
No.
Oh!
Or is it like the way that you dress up in like those really long sleeve sweaters with the
Yes, but you never heard of
kind
like
of
the
like infinity
trend?
scarf? No.
Oh my
No.
god. So like I don't even remember how long ago. It was probably like 2018, 2019. There was this girl who went viral because she made this whole thing being like, I'm reclaiming autumn for the Christian girls. It's Christian Girl Autumn now. And she went extremely viral, specifically, I think, on Tumblr, which is why I'm even more surprised why you don't know this. And basically, the whole aesthetic is like being.
An outfit in my head.
What?
I think I can picture an outfit in my head.
Oh, yeah, you do. The outfit you're envisioning is it, where it's just like this girl, she's in super modest clothes, she's like in a jacket, she's got a little like Starbucks latte in her fucking hand, and she's like sitting on a bench in a park with like...
I'm picturing like a hipster, I think.
No, she's a little bit more conservative than a hipster. A little bit more conservative than a hipster. She's got like the clean girl aesthetic vibe, basically. But so there's one girl, I don't remember the influencer's name, sorry, but there's one girl who is like famous for coining the term. Like she like is the originator. She is the blueprint. She does it every year. She does Christian Girl Autumn, and she announced this year she will not be doing Christian Girl Autumn. Girlies, what are we gonna do? Girlies, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do without Christian Girl Autumn? What are we gonna do without it? What am I supposed to do? Harlot Autumn? Unholy Autumn?
Ring as nice of a bell. Nothing will ring as nice of a bell.
Nothing's good as Christian Girl Autumn.
Nope.
But yeah, it's just a little fun tidbit. The viewers who know now, I really thought you would know that. I thought you'd be gassed at it just like I was. Okay, well then.
I'm not in the restaurant. I'm so sorry.
A small next.
Did you hear?
Oh, go on.
I have another topic.
Oh, cool. I thought you were out of them. Perfect.
In mentioning Lady Gaga 2 topics ago.
Okay.
Did you hear that Dress to Impress is under a little bit of?
I did. Apparently the event did not look good either. So it sounds pretty valid.
The event did not look good either. Apparently, like they advertised it as like an actual like.
If you don't know, Dress to Impress is a game on Roblox that me and Brooke play occasionally, but Brooke won't let me play it anymore. So
I can play Dress to Impress, but I feel like we've done every single theme ever. Do you want to boot up Roblox after this?
I don't know. Is Lady Gaga stuff still there? We'll figure it out after the podcast episode. Continue.
Anyway. So apparently it was advertised as like an actual like ask Lady Gaga questions and she'll answer like on Roblox type
I saw that.
And apparently it wasn't. Like apparently you'd log in, you'd join the thing, and it was a recording, like a pre-done like Lady Gaga scripted thing.
Yeah.
And apparently the meet and greet was only like done by devs and like actual like what do you call verified users that were in league with the devs.
Yeah.
So like now everybody's kind of crashing out on Dress to Impress and like kind of boycotting it a little bit.
Oh, are we gonna be a scab? Are we gonna break the picket line?
I don't know. Are you gonna break the picket line?
I am in a union household.
I'm
unionized with a bunch of 12-year-olds.
Yeah, you're unionized with a bunch of Roblox kids.
Yeah, absolutely. In other small news, it was Vanilla Mace's birthday recently. Happy birthday, Vanilla Mace.
I did not know. She looks so good for 29.
She's 29? I thought she was 22.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was her 29th birthday.
Good for her. She looks great.
Vanilla Mace, if you're looking for a controversial young girlfriend.
But you know what's so crazy about Vanilla Mace? She looks like always looks awesome. Vanilla Mace just serves. She does.
She's a living serve.
She's like Tara Yummy. They're both just like they're always perfect. They've never done bad. They're really good.
No, I've never seen a bad fit.
Oh, Vanilla Mace slays all the time. Yep. Happy birthday, Vanilla Mace. Love you, Vanilla Mace. Did you see the cupcake, or not cupcake, the cake that Cutie Cinderella made for her?
Yes. Girl, the Calico Critters,
Was
the
that
waterfall.
not awesome? I love Cutie Cinderella. Cutie's
What the
awesome.
fuck?
Cutie's awesome. Yeah. But anyways, on to our word of the week. Oh my god, we're at 54 minutes already.
All right, let's get this bread.
Let's go. We gotta speed this up. Okay, so our word of the week this week is chosen by me, and it was music.
Music.
And the reason why I chose this word of the week is because we are having a crazy summer and fall for music. All of August and September is some crazy new releases. You've got people like Sabrina Carpenter, you've got obviously Doja Cat, you've got Conan Gray, you've got Somber, you've got Florence and the Machine coming back.
Lave.
Yeah, you got Lave. Yep, you got Lave. You've got apparently Cardi B is coming with an album. Lola Young's coming out with an album. Like just bangers on bangers on bangers. Yeah, they're all coming out with.
I think Rihanna's gonna come back. I think the Infinity Stones are connected.
Literally. Yeah, Rihanna drops her album. Wouldn't that be the creme de la creme?
The creme.
Us Rihanna fans are still waiting. We're still at the restaurant. We've been at the restaurant for almost 20 years now.
I'm listening to "Love the Way You Lie" by Eminem and yearning.
But yeah, what are your opinions on music? What did you write down for this week's word of the week?
Love music.
Me too, sis.
I think music is such a core part of me. I sit here on my computer for hours listening to music.
Yeah, I have it written down. I listen to music. I think on average, I think this is, by the way, lowballing it. I'm pretty sure I every day of my life listen to at least 3 to 5 hours of music daily, and I think that's lowballing. And I think that's lowballing it. I don't think
that's lowballing for me, but
I think it's 8 for me. I think it's more.
You're just the whole workday.
No, literally, I don't stop listening to music. I'm listening to music right now as we do the podcast.
So am I.
So
I got Mitski in my ears.
I listen to music while my favorite thing to do is I'll do a commentary video and I'll listen to music while doing the commentary video. It fucks me up so much, but I do it.
Oh yeah, because you're there.
I'm there.
You're in the building.
I am.
The music is. I feel like it's such an integral part of expressing who you are, like what you listen to.
So my favorite things to ask on dating apps is like, who are your favorite artists, and like,
who are your favorite artists? Because that always weeds them out. That always weeds them out.
Yep, absolutely. You put Drake on that list, I am out. I am out.
I'm walking away.
What? Turning
hey, Drake, I hear you like him young.
The fuck around. Yeah, you got Kendrick Lamar on that list, and I'm back in.
Oh yeah.
You got Kendrick Lamar and Drake on that list. I'm confused.
I'm facing a path that has two ways, and somehow you're standing in the middle of them.
And somehow and somehow you've walked in the medium.
You walked through the wall.
Yeah.
And I'm
your car is crashed in the medium, and I don't know how to help you with that.
Yeah, it's on fire. You should get out. Hey.
So for music, I also put in some of my favorite musicians. My favorite musicians are Beyonce, Doja Cat, Conan Gray, Malcolm Todd, Gigi Perez, and Charlie XCX. Who are some of your favorite musicians, Brock?
Well, Glass Animals.
Since you asked.
Since you asked. Glass Animals. I've been a Gorillaz girly for the past few years. I was gonna
say, what happened? I actually was gonna ask you about Gorillaz, and it's perfect time because I got a Gorillaz edit the other night on TikTok, and I was like, what happened to Brooklyn Gorillaz?
They're going into Fortnite.
So you're a Fortnite player now.
I'm not a Fortnite player. Just like you tried to bribe me into playing Overwatch because they're doing a Persona collab. I'm not gonna play Fortnite either.
Yeah, I tried to bribe you into playing Dead by Daylight for Five Nights at Freddy, and that one didn't work either. So
that one didn't work either. I'm a very stubborn person.
Oh, we know.
Yeah. Anyway, Mitski, Conan Gray. I'm trying to look through my Spotify, but it's only Glass Animals.
So Glass Animals hits number 1. I don't know who my number 1 is. It's gotta be it's probably Doja Cat, honestly. It's gotta be Doja Cat, Malcolm Todd, or Conan Gray. I think they're all interchangeables for my top.
Yeah, no, Glass Animals stays on top for me. They just get me, man.
Yeah.
Hi, Coda.
Yeah, there's a little bark in the back.
Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? Brucey was at the vet for 5 days.
Yeah, you did. You told me when it was first happening.
Okay.
Yeah. Bruce's Brooks' cat.
Yeah. Bruce's Brooks almost
with a UTI.
20-pound cat. He doesn't have a UTI anymore. He's fine. He's home.
He's good now. Okay. Well, that's good. We're all happy about that. So actually speaking, since we're in music, what do you think your favorite song of all time is? Do you have a favorite song of all time? Do you have a song that will never get old and you're like, this is my perfect song?
I'm just looking around at my room at all my records and going, do I? I will always, I think, return to Show Pony by the Glass Animals.
Okay.
Like I can't, it can't get old for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also, you can't, another one that can't get old that I've been listening to for longer because this album that it's on just came out
Mm-hmm.
was, the other, no, what was it?
I don't know what your album
I think
says.
Youth. It was Youth on the first, not their first album, on How to Be a Human Being album.
Mm-hmm.
Their How to Be a Human Being album is fucking fire. But Youth is like about like growing up and like, you know,
Yeah.
how like your parents see you and like whatnot.
Okay.
Like when I like, you know, they didn't want you to live in a life full of war and stuff and like, you know.
My favorite
Fighting.
is Roommates by Malcolm Todd or People Watching by Conan Gray.
People Watching so good.
Those are my like top 2 songs where I'm like, I could listen to them nonstop every day of my life and never get.
I could listen to Ali Rose nonstop, to be fair, if we're bringing Conan Gray.
I think there's a few songs I could listen to that would never get old, but if I had to pick,
yeah,
it would be Roommates or People Watching.
Yeah.
So those are my
Cut
2.
people out like tags on my clothing.
Yeah. Roommates is all about how relationships change and it can never go back to what it was and how you have to get over it and how sad that can be for a person and how you kind of lose yourself in other people. And then obviously People Watching is all about being a bystander in other people's lives and watching everyone else be successful and happy and joyous while you have to sit by and just watch all that and not have your own.
Almost 49.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
see. I think I have, which is like why I think music is so. I think music is like, in my opinion, one of, if not the most important art culturally. I think music is like culturally the most important thing of art. I think all art is really important. Granted, I'm biased. I'm an art major, but I think art's really important in society, especially because we need commentary. We need language. We need to discuss things and we need to be able to understand bigger concepts. And without art, you cannot understand bigger concepts. But I think music is so integral to that because I think music is like the perfect art of like bringing people together and also understanding. I think it's perfect, especially with like music. Because there's the first layer of like understanding the song and like that, but you can also understand a song without actually hearing lyrics. There's music without lyrics, and then you still understand the meaning of the song. Yeah. And like, or you can listen to a song in a different language and not speak that language and still understand the meaning behind that song.
Yeah.
And still enjoy that song. And I think that's super magical because you can't really do that with other art. Is the interesting part. Most other art you have to understand some concept, and whether that be like in your own perspective or what the artist is trying to say, you have to understand some perspective. Music you don't actually need to understand to enjoy and get joy out of and get the meaning behind. You can just actually sit there with it, and that's like something you can't really do with other art, if that makes sense. And I find that really an interesting dynamic about like music and humanity. You got any other notes?
Not really. I think music should, like, when someone tells me, like, I've met a few people in my life like this, that they don't listen to music.
Psychopaths. I think they're crazy.
Psychopaths.
I think they're crazy. Do you know what's so funny, actually? So, Livy's boyfriend, Caden, is like that. And me and Livy, like...
Is that a fiance now?
No. Nope.
No?
You're thinking of Kayla.
I thought they both got engaged, sorry.
No. Livy and Caden just live together.
Caden, get on that.
Get with it. No, please don't get on that. I really don't need more weddings to attend. Like, holy fuck. I've had enough. No, but so he's like that. He doesn't listen to music. So me and Livy make a constant effort to like always put music on and like get him in. And Livy always tries to get him to listen to music. But it's been working. He's into it a lot more. You know what? It's so funny. He loves like early 2000s like pop. He loves early 2000 pop.
He's just going back to when he was listening to the radio as a kid.
Yeah, no, literally, he does. He's like, I don't even remember what some of the songs are. My favorite thing that me and Caden have bonded over is so funny. So me and Livy have this constant beef with each other where we do this thing where we debate who's better, Tate McRae or Sabrina Carpenter. And the best part is, if you don't know, I'm not even a Sabrina Carpenter fan. I have none of her music on my playlist. Don't get me wrong. I like the Sabrina Carpenter songs. I'm just not like actively going out of my way to listen to her.
What the fuck does she know about cameras?
Yeah, what the fuck does she know about cameras? but I'm not actively going out of my way to listen to Sabrina Carpenter in my own time
No.
often. I like her when she's on the radio, and I think she has a really good sound, and I think she's awesome for pop, because I actually think she has a unique sound, and I really like the interesting sound that she brings to pop. But, and fun fact, I hate Tate McRae. I think Tate McRae has a boring sound. I think she brings nothing new to pop, and I think she kind of re-cements a lot of, like, anti-feminist rhetoric, and also, like, not so good sentiment in pop, and I think she's not doing anything creative, and I think if you're not creative and innovative, I'm not really interested in your music. And that's just my personal opinion. Whereas I think Sabrina Carpenter is, like, redefining, like, what sex sells means, and I really find her branding and stuff really interesting. And so we always have a debate, which admittedly is really funny. We have a debate, I mean, I know it gets under her skin, so I do it to piss her off on purpose. Because what is friendship for if not to get in a petty argument with your friend about something she does not want to fight about? So I do that with her.
You have to get in a joke argument sometimes.
Yeah, you have to rile your friend up sometimes. Because, like,
you do.
The other important part about it, Livy is a diehard Tate McRae fan. It's her favorite artist of all time. Diehard.
Tate McRae.
Diehard.
Livy, come on.
Yeah, diehard Tate McRae fan. Favorite artist of all time. So I can get under her skin pretty fucking easily with talking about Tate McRae.
You live there.
And the best part about it is Caden agrees with me full-heartedly, and so me and Caden will both egg Livy on and be like, Sabrina Carpenter's just better, and you just have to accept that. She's got a better aesthetic, she's got better music, she's got better pipes, she has it all better, Liv. You just have to accept it. And then Livy will get so fucking annoyed because me and Caden will just rip into Tate McRae and we'll just, like, do nothing but make fun of Tate McRae compared to Sabrina Carpenter. And we just...
That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Yeah, Nothing better than being on the side of your best friend's boyfriend and just ruining your best friend's life. No better feeling.
Well, is he not on your side?
Well, I mean, we're allies.
Was this argument not? Yeah, but was this argument not started by you?
True.
Is he not? Are you not the leader of this argument?
I am Germany.
Oh. In the sense that.
I don't like Tate McRae. Cut. Okay, so I have an idea for us.
Okay.
The Summer Jakura Died isn't having an episode next week.
No, it's not.
We're an hour and 6 minutes deep already.
You just want to do it next week?
Do you want to just do the Summer Jakura Died next week?
Yeah.
And we'll do that instead. And we'll do our music of the week and we'll call it?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Works for me.
Sounds good.
In that case, music of the week. Brooke, you should go first because I think the viewers know what my answer is going to be.
My answers have not changed, I fear. Since I've been away, I haven't been able to listen to anything really new. Nauseous and I texted Riley while I was on the train to Toronto. My friend the only thing my friend had downloaded to watch on the train was unfortunately Inside Out.
Okay. So oddly specific? Are they working through something?
No, like I think it was downloaded like a long time ago or something, and it was the only thing they were willing to watch because everything else was just boring, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm looking out the window because my phone, I didn't want to waste my phone battery just in case I have to do something in the convention or something.
Mm-hmm.
But Class Clown starts playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I look over and it's the scene of Riley running away from home, and I don't know what that did to me. But I was like, man, I really do still feel like the class clown. Everything is over now. I'm letting my younger version down, and then I have to go look back out the window.
God,
and I can still see Inside Out in the reflection of the window, so I'm like, this isn't working.
You're just like, can you sit somewhere else, please? Can you sit somewhere else?
Can you find a different seat and not watch Inside Out?
Can you turn that off? I can't watch that.
I can't watch that, but unfortunately, yeah, Class Clown is hitting hard, and so is Nauseous.
Great songs, great songs.
I've been listening to Promiscuous a lot.
Like Promiscuous Girl?
Yeah.
Okay. A bit of a tone shift.
Yeah, a bit of a tone shift. I have the duality of man within me.
I have the duality. Yeah, so do I. My top songs this week are funny. They're all kind of great songs. And then Doja Cat's Jealous Type, which is very tonally different. My top songs were remaining strong. My number one is still Actor. I am still listening to Actor nonstop. I did take a break here and there though, and I take breaks and I listen to Connell, Class Clown, and Nauseous. Those are Connell is my number 2 right now though.
Oh yeah.
You know what else actually? In Caramel.
Okay. I'm listening to
love
Undressed
Caramel.
by Somber right now. We're doing great.
My God, I didn't even know you like Somber.
This is the only song I listen to.
I have to, unfortunately, sorry for those who care about my music taste. I have not gotten to listen to the new Somber album. I really want to.
The new album, yeah.
However, Conan Gray and Doja Cat are kind of taking over my life, and I fear I can't add someone else in right now. I can't add another person in.
I only have 2 hands.
Yeah, literally. I only have hands for Conan Gray and Doja Cat right now. I got nowhere else to put it. I can't put Somber anywhere else, so. And I've been debating if I'm gonna listen to the Lave album. I don't know.
Okay. I've seen a few Fearin edits to the new songs, and let me tell you.
I'm there. I'm sad. I'm sad. It's another fucking sad album, isn't it?
Yeah, no, she put a secret song track.
Yes, I sent that to you.
Yeah. I was like, damn, I didn't know they could do that.
I thought that was sick. That is so cool.
It is sick.
And it's a cover of a song. I don't even know what the song cover is, but it's a cover of a song.
No. Nobody told me, so
cool.
I'm just kind of sitting in the dark.
It's literally in the video that I sent you.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I know I watched that video twice because you sent it to me and it showed up on my For You page.
Did we have our listening ears on when we watched those videos?
No.
Is the question?
No.
Clearly not.
No.
Well, I think that's it for us. So, thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. I have been Riley/Enigma. This is my co-host, Brooke.
Hello.
And we are your Crash Out Queens. Goodbye!
Goodbye!